About the Toproll and the hook, my opinion is the best is in the middle, not just Toproll, not just the hook. If you have good hook and also good Toproll, and I think in the middle is the perfect style. I mean, if your opponent is good in the Toproll, you have also Toproll and you have also hook, and you have chance to stop him everywhere. So I don't think the Toproll is better than hook.
In my opinion, it's pretty much the same. I started doing Toproll just to keep my arms safe for the years, because I think maybe in the hook I can get more like traumas. And this is why when I was junior, I had one coach who said to me, he taught me how to arm wrestle, but I think it's important to have this side pressure, not only the Toproll, but also the side pressure, because at big tournaments we can see competitors that are good in Toproll, they also need the side pressure.
Training Toproll, this is including also biceps and brachioradialis. It's not separate. Separate is possible to training the fingers, the wrist, but if you're training Toproll, this is combined with biceps. It's not separate.
And there is some people who don't train biceps and they are good Toprollers. How they?
Yeah, but they think they don't train biceps, but on the table they training also biceps.
Okay.
Before I training more weights, but now I training just tables. But in my opinion, it's good to combine both of them, and just where the competition is so near, to stop the weights and just table trainings. But before, for me, it's good to combine both of them. 50-50.
When it is not competition season, for example in the winter, when we don't have competitions near, we do more weights and less table practice. I mean, less for me means 2 times per week. So for example, I start Monday with weights, Tuesday with arm wrestling, table time, Wednesday again maybe dips and pull-ups, and again with weights. Thursday maybe more like cardio day, and Friday arm wrestling again. But each time we squeeze ourselves a lot. Depends how fast you recover. Usually the biceps is a muscle that can recover in 24 hours. But if you train too hard, you don't include only the biceps, you include more muscle groups from your body. With each person is different. It really depends from the recovery. Maybe the speed training is short before the competition. You stop with the weights and you start training for the condition of the start. So we start making starts at training with rubber bands, with opponents. We just try to simulate what will happen at the competition. You can train this easily with your sparring partner. If the both competitors are wise, they don't need so much weights, they need more table time, in my opinion.
For me now, I think it's Vitaly, but it's not because he have very long hand, and for him it's more easy to make Toproll. And I think now he is the best, but also this is it depends of the category, because for women in 90 kilos or 85, maybe he is the best at the moment, but Vitaly is 120, something like this, and it's not possible to compare Vitaly and Pomer. One is 90, another is 120. And from the past, we have good Toproll before. Also, for 20 years, some Ukrainian guy, Taras Ivakin, maybe you know him. He used just Toproll, and he also is very good in the past. And Toproll help more for these parts of the arm. Don't help too much to the wrist here, and the wrist work on Toproll, but the wrist work also in hook. And this is the strap help more when you don't have a big hand here or here. Because for the longest guy, or it's not longest, but yeah, just this part is more long. For them it's easy, and with strap it's more equal for both the hands.
I think when both competitors are near to each other as strength, most of the times they go to straps. It doesn't matter if hook or Toproll or side, if they are equal on strength, most of the times they go on strap.
Which muscles are most
There are not only three. It's combination of everything. When you start from genetics, how big is your paw, how long is your arm, depends from really a lot of things.
I start from the fingers, it's finished for me in the back. So you use all of this.
You mean that
forearm, you use biceps, you use shoulder, you use back, also the body.
maybe you mean that the strength should become from the tip of the fingers to your body. But you have this on the videos from the trainings.
In what situation?
I think it's better to attack every time. When you wait in defensive positions, you must use a lot more strength than your opponent. If you attack first, you take a lot of advantages in the grip, in the center, in the shoulders, in everything. So I don't think only defensive positions are so good. For training, yes, you must train them. But at a competition, it's not good to wait for your opponent to hit you and then to start. As time is difficult to say because again each person is different. Usually at competition I warm up step by step. I make short rests. I try to feel my arms, my body. In the last set, or how to say, I don't know. I try to put as much as pressure as I can until I see stars in front of my eyes. This way I'm sure I'm warm up and I can go to compete.